Hi guys, Myriam Alatfare aujourd'hui. We are today filming our 5th episode of ACB Vloggers, and we are completing our series for now. We don't know where things are going to go from here, mais on sait que on termine aujourd'hui pour le fonds qu'on a reçu de la Fondation Michael Jean. Et puis par la suite, on va être capable de continuer avec d'autres collaborations, d'autres plans. On en a beaucoup. We have a lot of things happening right now. We're just in the midst of it all, in the works of it all. Okay, so comme je disais, we're here. We're actually doing this at Samiji. Aurélie and I know each other from high school, and we thought this could be a good spot to actually come do this workout, because who needs a gym when you have outside? Okay, so we have Adriana today, we'll soon introduce. We have Aurélie, who's our instructor for the day. We have Sylvia, who's been my colleague partner on this project, and honestly everything else thoughtful therapist related. We have Michael, who's coming soon. Michael is going to be leading us today, and we have Ricardo, another friend from high school as well. So this is going to be like low-key a high school reunion, but it's going to be fun. So the reason why we wanted to do a fitness episode is because, well, we can't talk about mental health without talking about fitness, to be honest. So with the fitness perspective, we're really trying to see, to bring in that holistic approach to health, et puis vraiment être capable de dire, ben ok, tu sais, comme, pour être capable de prendre soin de notre santé mentale, on sait qu'il y a une grosse composante physique that has to be a part of it. We know that physical health matters and is vital for us to be able to be healthy in our everyday life, to be able to support our challenges. But I'm excited for this because we're gonna get a sweat. We're gonna get a really good sweat in. I've done one of these classes before, and she's good at what she does. So if you guys see this episode and you guys see what we do and how we sweat, then ideally you can reach out to her and also do your own fitness program with her.
Bonjour à tout le monde, bienvenue à la 5e épisode de notre vlog. Et donc là, on est avec Aurélie. Aurélie va s'introduire et elle va nous parler un peu d'elle. Et par la suite, on va faire un gros workout sous la chaleur. Et on espère que ça va bien se passer. Et donc là, Aurélie, je te donne la parole et je te laisse t'introduire à tout le monde.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Aurélie, je suis entraîneuse personnelle. J'entraîne, ça fait 3 ans. J'entraîne en ligne et aussi j'entraîne à personnes spécialisant avec des femmes et aussi touchant la communauté noire. Je vois qu'il y a un manque d'accessibilité pour les Noirs, donc c'est pour ça que j'ai décidé de rentrer dans le domaine.
Oh, c'est parfait.
Ouais.
Et donc, qu'est-ce qui t'a inspiré à commencer à t'entraîner?
What inspired me to start? Honestly, I was bored. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it was COVID, I was bored, and I'm like, you know what, like, might as well just reach your goals that you wanted to reach since a long time. I was an athlete during high school, and then I stopped because of university, and I wasn't really into sports like that because of the stress of school. And then COVID happened, and I'm like, you know what, nobody's working, nobody's doing anything, might as well get into training. So I started training alone. I started doing cardio, a lot of tests, fitness tests, and I really fell in love with like this aspect of like you know, just training for a goal. Like when you get disciplined, you see the progress, you're consistent with it. Mm-hmm. That's what I really fell in love with, and that's how I got into training.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do a trip down memory lane.
Yeah.
March 2020.
Yeah.
COVID hit.
Yeah.
And your first thought is you're probably at home, assuming as everybody else.
Yeah.
You're thinking of, okay, what's my next step?
Mm-hmm.
So did you just decide I'm going to go outside and work out?
Mm-hmm.
Did you work out inside? Did you walk us through your first workout, COVID?
Okay, COVID hitting March 2020. I was like, okay, I'm bored. And then someone posted about a challenge.
Okay.
So they still have their gym. It's Fit Zone Bootcamp here in Ottawa.
Yeah.
So they just posted about a challenge, a 60-day challenge, and you can win a prize. I'm like, money, money, and being fit. Sure, let me do that. So I did the challenge, and I didn't win. It's fine, but I saw progress. I saw progress, and I'm like, you know what? I'm so competitive, so let me just do the challenge myself again. Okay. So I did the challenge again myself. Yeah, I did it twice. I was actually, honestly, I'm a very competitive person. So if I get into something, I'm gonna get it up until like it's good, until at top first. So yeah, I did the challenge again by myself. Nobody was there. I kept myself accountable. Fell in love with running, and honestly, just posting about my things, and people were asking questions, and that's pretty much how it went about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. You did the challenge. So
I know. Because I'm like, damn, I didn't win. Let me try it again.
Me personally, my workout life went down the drain when COVID hit, but je pense peut-être que ça marche pour tout le monde, mais peut-être maybe I'm including everybody else to make myself feel better. Mais en même temps, non, c'est formidable. Et donc là, lorsque tu as commencé à documenter un peu ton expérience, est-ce que tu l'as fait dès le début ou c'est vraiment juste vers peut-être la deuxième fois que tu as commencé à faire le challenge qui était comment? Peut-être je devrais prendre des vidéos et commencer à le publier en ligne, peut-être. C'est quoi la prémisse derrière?
Pour de vrai, qu'est-ce qui est arrivé? C'est vraiment drôle parce que j'avais déjà an account for accountability, like I did like years ago, like once I just finished university, and I did the account on Instagram just for myself. And then IG sent me an email. They're like, "We're gonna delete your account." I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, I have an account. Like, let me check. What did I post? I posted one thing and never posted again. I'm like, you know what? Since I'm doing this, might as well just post it for accountability purposes and like just to keep myself in check and also inspire other people that are doing it. So that's pretty much how it went about. Like I didn't seek to get the account. It's just like IG or like a gift from God. I don't know. Send me a reminder, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let me just do it.
That's right. You know, God works mysterious.
Honestly, He really does.
Yeah, that's really cool. So now you're posting it online. You're keeping yourself accountable, but then you're inspiring others to also get active.
Yeah.
Is that sort of what made you transition into being a trainer for
others? Pretty much that's pretty much it, because there was a lot of people asking questions, and also I was asking questions because yes, there's personal trainers in Ottawa, but however there isn't black personal trainers, or women especially, because I saw la priorité c'était plutôt comme masculine, and they're training women. I'm like, it's fine, it's good. However, I feel like women also need that safe space to be able to train with another woman that look like them, and that's what happened with me. I'm like, you know what, like I want to get a trainer, I want to get more questions, I want to get more answers. However, when I seek a personal trainer, it was good, everything was great. However, I'm like, you know what, for people that are not like me, that are not as comfortable getting into like personal training, getting into signing up with a personal trainer, and they see some merits, it's différent. So I'm like, you know what, I want to make it accessible for others. So that's what really prompted me to do that. And also I realized that I like teaching, I like learning as well. I did a lot of research by myself, and I'm like, if I'm doing this, might as well get my certification. So I got my certification. It took a while because I was pretty pushing it back, because I'm like, oh, maybe it's not for me, maybe like, you know, and then, you know, sign from God, I'm like, you know, okay, let me just do it, let me just get my personal certification. And after getting my certification, I'm like, okay, so what do I do with this? And I'm like, okay, let's just do a group class. Honestly, I really didn't think there was going to be a lot of people. I'm like, okay, maybe family, friends, whatever, but the turnout was amazing. I was so shook, because I'm like, what the hell does these people come from? Like, I don't know you. And like, they came, and I'm like, okay, then maybe I do have an impact. Maybe I am speaking to my community. So, and that's why I wanted to transition to one-on-one personal training. That's what I've been doing thus far.
Okay. Wow. Inspiring. So, maintenant, le fait, c'est intéressant que tu mentionnes qu'il n'y a pas beaucoup d'entraîneurs femmes noires dans le secteur, dans le domaine. Est-ce que tu penses qu'il y a une raison en particulier pourquoi de ton expérience?
Non, je crois pas. J'ai aucune idée pourquoi la raison. Je sais qu'il y en a, comme, je vais pas mentir, il y en a à Ottawa. Cependant, comme la popularité n'est pas aussi élevée, ou bien la demande n'est pas aussi élevée, parce que les femmes se sentent comme réticentes à propos de l'entraînement. Aussi, il y a beaucoup de mythes concernant l'entraînement musculaire. C'est ce que moi je spécifie là-dessus. Il y a beaucoup de mythes concernant là, comme, oh, I'm gonna get too big, I'm gonna get too bulky, or like, people have a lot of misconception when it comes to personal training. So maybe like that's why a lot of women va pas dans le domaine.
Ok.
Je sais pas.
Ouais, bon, c'est intéressant. Ouais, j'ai beaucoup entendu le fait que si je m'entraîne trop, je deviens trop costaud. Et là, you know, ça va dégringoler.
Exactement.
Est-ce que, mais toi, en tant que, lorsque tu as commencé à t'entraîner, quoi que ce soit, weight training and whatnot, est-ce que tu as vu que tu es devenu trop costaud, ou c'est juste vraiment non, c'est vraiment un mythe, c'est que c'est juste pour t'aider comme lorsque tu gagnes la masse musculaire, c'est pas nécessairement que tu vas devenir comme le Hulk ou The Rock ou whatever, mais c'est vraiment juste pour garder ta forme.
Ouais, c'est ça, c'est vrai. Comme ça dépend quand est-ce que tu as commencé, ça dépend ta nutrition. Like it all comes down to nutrition as well, you know. Like yes, you can get bulky if you're eating like trash and you're eating not the proper amount of food, and if you eat in surplus, if you're eating in surplus and you're doing weight training, of course you're going to get bulky because that's fat and muscle on top of each other.
Right.
So if you do want to get like a leaner, like toned, you would say, be to be in a deficit, or it would be to be like in a maintenance and still training. Strength training is the number one thing to do, especially as women. We have a lot of hormones to deal with. We have a lot of like deficiency, and strength training has been proved to always work. So especially women like in their 20s, every time I talk to them, I'm like, please strength train. I know cardio is good. I know cardio is excellent. However, you need to strength train for your bone, for your pelvis. If you want to be pregnant, if you want to have a child, you need to train. You need to train properly, and it's not after, you know. It's right now. You have the time now, so to do it now. So it's pretty much it.
What would you recommend for somebody that's starting out and jumping into working out? What would be? Do you just like jump in the deep end, or do you slowly,
gradually? Honestly, you need to be reasonable with yourself. A lot of people, they are like, okay, you know what, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to do 6 times a week. I'm not going to let go. You do it for the first week, and then the second week, you're like, man, I'm tired. Like, yeah, you're going to be tired. You really need to be reasonable with yourself and consistent, you know? So if you know you can train 2 times a week, and being 100%, then do that 2 times a week being 100%. That's the first recommendation I would say. I know there's a lot of, like, il y a beaucoup de paroles qui disent, oh, you need to make sure you eat well, make sure you work out in the morning, make sure you eat protein, make sure you straight, like, there's a lot of things. However, just focus on 2 things. If it's being consistent 2 times a week and sticking to a routine, not just taking IG workouts here and there, but actually sticking to a routine, it's essential. I feel like also if you don't have any background when it comes to weight training, it's essential to seek out for a personal trainer just for like the first few months, just to know if your form is good, because you could be lifting weight and your form is trash, and then 10 years down the line, you're going to have back issues, you're going to have knee issues, you're going to have ankle issues because your form was trash, and then you're going to blame it in the gym. It's not the gym. It's your form. So that's what I would advise.
What's been like a cheat sheet for you, or a trick to be able to work out and then make sure your nutrition is on point at the same time?
A trick for me would be to meal prep. But not like being like obsessively meal prepping. That means like you have your breakfast, dinner, lunch, snack all prep on the Sunday. No, I'd be like mostly my protein. I know what I'm eating during the week, and I also have like on Fridays, like I'm like, you know what, this is my chill day. I can eat whatever I want. Like I still eat nutritious food. However, it'd be to meal prep. And in terms of like eating cultural food, I had that struggle in the beginning. I'm like, oh no, my mom's cooking that zooey legume, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I can't eat that, mom. I have to eat broccoli chicken. But then I really like came into the realization that it's not what you eat, it's like how much you eat, and also it's how much you eat, like the quantity of what you eat. Ethnic food is not bad. It's not bad. Like, depending on how you're making it, you're putting a bunch of oil in it, maybe it can be bad, but it's not bad. I still eat my boiled plantain, I still eat my chicken, I still eat my rice, I still eat my peas, because these are good nutritious food. So you really need to be mindful on what you're eating, and if it's goes with your goal.
I think pour moi, les plantains or banane pesée, whatever, I know it's fried, but I'm sorry. If I'm eating décollé or whatever it is, I gotta have it.
It has to be there. It has to be there.
You know what? Do what you can. This is what I'm hearing. I'm gonna keep eating. En modération.
That's the word, modération.
So, en modération, mais just to, because at the same time, like, you don't want to just, like, completely absolve yourself from eating the things that you like, right? So, finding that, trouver le juste milieu, la balance entre les deux.
Exactement.
How would you say this newfound love for working out et just being active en général, comment ça a aidé ta santé mentale et comment ça a un peu transformé peut-être ton mindset et ta perspective.
En terms of my mindset, I feel like I really shifted and like I can do it. Like that's literally has been my mindset. My go-to is like I can do hard things. Like if it's hard, I can do it, because you push yourself such in a capacity that you're like, oh my god, I can't. It's too hard. But like honestly, if you train your mind every day and doing things that are hard, when it transpires to life, it's the same thing. You can do hard things. Fitness can be an escape, and it's an escape in a bad way because you only seek out for fitness, and then tu deviens isolé, and tu deviens comme vraiment obsédé, like which happened to me. I'm like, yeah, I was so obsessed. I didn't want to talk to no one. I just wanted to do my goals, and that's it.
Right.
But it can also be a positive way where you're like, okay, I need to clear my head. Let me go for a run. I need to clear my head. Let me go for a jog. Or I need to be more spiritually in tune. Let me go work out. And I feel like by the grace of God, like I've been able to be more spiritual in tune, because when I'm at the gym in the morning, I'm like, okay, let me listen to a devotion, or like let me put my gospel music on, and I hear a lot from God when it comes to the morning working out or like going on walks or like just clearing my head. That's what helped me a lot, because like COVID was such a transition. Such things happen, like it feels like I missed out on my mid-20s, and I'm like, okay, like mid-20s is gone, and then I'm in my late 20s. I'm like, yo, like chill, like what's happening? But just having that spiritual tune, being with God, and like spending my morning with Him pretty much, like really helped me. So yeah, I feel like fitness can be an escape. It's not the only solution. You need to seek out for therapy if you really need the help. But yeah.
Is there a difference between fitness and physical health?
Yeah, so it's a great question. Fitness, I would say, is more so about your ability to perform an exercise, or like your capacity, like your strength, your flexibility, your endurance. So like, and if you have a goal, so people would be, I'm on a fitness journey because I want to gain that much of weight. I'm on a fitness journey because I want to lose that much weight. That's a fitness journey because it's specific to a goal time measure. Physical health would be an overall aspect of your health, like your well-being. You would measure physical health by like, do you feel good in your skin? Do you feel good? Can you breathe properly? Like, how's your heart rate? Like, all of these things would be mostly physical health. A lot of people think like, oh, I'm not healthy, I don't want to have fitness journey. It's okay, but you should worry about your physical health. Like, you should worry if you're not able to maintain a good heart rate. You don't need to have specific goals. Like, there's some people that just want to work out just to work out. That's great. That's for your physical health.
Et donc, question, si je monte les escaliers et je suis essoufflé à la
T'as un problème. Petit problème. God, please. Like, physical health.
Je suis pas le seul là. Mais ok. Dernière question, peut-être juste un commentaire pour la fin. Les mots d'encouragement pour ceux qui veulent commencer et qui peut-être sont un peu réticents. Mais qu'est-ce que tu dirais à quelqu'un qui veut se lancer?
Yeah, I would say, even if you're scared, do it. Even if you don't know what you're doing, seek for help, but do it. Like, don't wait till you're down the line and like you're in a state that you don't want to be to start. Just start, and then you're gonna figure out the answers, and then you're gonna seek for help, and it's gonna grow your confidence. It's not only about how you look, but it's also how you feel on the inside. So just do it. Just start. Anything. Just start.
Okay. Et donc, si par exemple ils veulent commencer avec toi après tes vacances, où est-ce qu'ils peuvent te retrouver sur Instagram, Facebook, YouTube?
You can find me on Instagram at fit underscore fit underscore. You can send me a DM and I will send you an email, and then we can discuss for your goals. But yeah, I'm excited to work with you.
Okay. C'est bon, tout le monde. Vous l'avez eu, l'information, et merci Aurélie pour pendant la conversation, c'était formidable. Et donc, ouais, vous avez vu, mais là, on va nous aussi faire un workout et Aurélie va nous guider. Donc, priez pour nous parce que, yo, c'est ce que ça veut dire, garde en chaleur.
Garde en chaleur, it's gonna feel good, it's gonna feel good.
Alright.
Thank you. The light is here. Okay, I'm nervous, y'all are looking at me.
Oh my god. Okay, what to do, guys? So here I am with the team. Hi. Perfect. So we're gonna do a crazy workout. I'm not that crazy, but it's gonna be chill. It is hot outside, like it's burning. It's like honestly, I'm tanning. Deadass, I'm tanning. But it's gonna be a fun little workout. So yeah, let's do it. Beautiful. So we're actually just gonna start off with a warm up. So the warm up I like to do is we're gonna hold a squat. And what we're gonna do when we hold the squat, we're gonna count to 20. Okay, you know that game when you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? So people are not jumping at the same time or talking at the same time. That's exactly what we're gonna do just to warm up. So everybody's gonna start in the squat position. I'm just gonna show you an example. So everyone's starting there, and then imagine I wanna start, I'm like 1, and I go back. And the other person says 2. Up until we get, I said 20, but let's do 12. Let's do 12. If you don't want to jump, no problem. You can come over here, tippy toes, and coming down. But I still want everyone to be in a squat, okay? So go in your squat position. I'm gonna go around just to fix a bit. So let's do that. 3, 2, 1, down. And let's start. 1. You jump. 2. 4. 6. Don't do that. Don't point. Nobody needs to know what you're doing. Okay, 6. 7. 8. Descends. 9. Dépêche. All done. I was gonna go to 20. Yeah, okay? Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna do this again in like a 10-second. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's get it. And let's start. And slowly coming down. Beautiful. Lift up and off your knees. Off with your knees. There you go. Hands up. Beautiful. And now touch each of your heels to the ground, making sure that your core is the one that's working. That's it.
I think it's terribly dangerous for an artist to fulfill other people's expectations. I think they generally produce their work